Good morning, y'all. Let's talk about the 3 easiest citrus to start as a new beginner. Let's go. I was out watering my trees today and I noticed I had a bunch of messages from people that want to get into citrus or have dabbled in it, and they want to know where some of the easiest ones to start off with. So no particular order. Let's start with the kumquat. This is so happily a variegated kumquat, and they come in all different kinds of varieties, flavors, and whatnot. This is a variegated centennial kumquat. It's basically a Naguami that has variegated out. Very popular, and these fruits are so delicious. As you can see here, I have a bunch of fruits all throughout my tree. These trees are pretty cold hardy, down to the low 30s. They're small leaved, and they just drink up the nutrients, the sunshine, and reward you with such beautiful fruits. They're very low maintenance, and they can put on quite a show. It has all kinds of fruits going on here. So one of my top recommendations is start with a kumquat. Like I said before, they're fairly cold hardy. In the container, I'll have no problem letting this get down to the low 30s without any much issues. My next one would be a Satsuma or a mandarin. As you can see, this one is loaded with fruit. I have some already churning. Mandarins have been around forever. They're not a hybrid. They have lots of different varieties that they have created over the years. But once again, most mandarins can take it down to the low 30s without much issues. Beautiful leaves. And this tree is going awesome. So like I said, my number 2 that I recommend would be a mandarin. And I have several mandarins. There's one, this is a orange frost. They say they could take it down to the low 20s, but since it's in a container, low 30s. Once again, I got more mandarin trees. I'm a mandarin guy, as you could tell. Got 2 more here, same variety, and it has a bunch of fruit on it, and they're starting to turn. Mandarins will typically start showing their color about this time of year, which is October, and they can range from harvest anywhere from early October all the way through the winter time. I got one more mandarin tree to show you. Let's walk on down here. As you can see, I have several different varieties. I got 20 different citruses. And here is another one of my mandarin trees. This is a 5-in-1, 5 different varieties on there. As you can see, some are just starting to turn color to some that are probably within a week away of getting harvested. And once again, a Satsuma or a mandarin would be one of my top recommendations to start as a new beginner. They're easy, and like I said, I no problem leaving the tree down to the low 30s because they can handle the cold. And then lastly, recommendation I have would be a Calamondin. Once again, this is another variation. This is a variegated one, and it is just going crazy with the fruits. I got new ones that just bloomed, and they're just starting, little fruitlets, down to already ripened ones. This Calamondins are prolific. They're generally used in Asian cuisines, or it can be a lime or lemon substitute, and they make great desserts. Once again, this is a variegated variety. You can get the standard one, which has the green leaves, but the fruits will look the same. They turn out a little bit oranger. Once again, I got no problem leaving this tree down to the low 30s. But once again, when it gets close to freezing, I will bring it in at that point. But once it gets to the mid 30s and higher, I have no problem bringing this bad boy back out to enjoy some sun and some weather. And I'm going to give a number 4 as an honorable mention, but they can be divas. Would be a Meyer lemon. Here's my Meyer lemon tree. This is what, October 23rd or 4th, I can't quite remember the date, and it's putting on blooms. lush green foliage. This tree's made such a heroic comeback. And I even have some fruits. Those Meyer lemons are going to be getting close to getting harvested, and they make such fantastic lemonade. A Meyer lemon is a hybrid of a lemon and a mandarin, so which makes the Meyer lemon pretty tough when it comes to weather. Once again, this is one of my 3 of my trees I got no problem leaving out until the mid to low 30s. All other citrus I strongly recommend 40 beater threshold, because different ones have different feels. Grapefruits are pretty sensitive, or they can be. Limes is your number 1 that you want to bring in 40 because they're the least tolerant. Hey, if you like this information, please hit that subscribe button, share with your friends, leave me a comment. Did I miss one? Who knows? But please have a blessed day, and I'll see you on the next one.